of this offense. And Tyler Brown is coming off an injury a year ago, didn't play, has had to step up and has done a nice job, number 6 in that slot.
Jumbo package, Kirk, 6 offensive linemen. Braden Jacobs comes in, 2-back look. Big play here, second quarter. Handoff. Finds into the end zone. Touchdown, Randall on second effort. Refused to be stopped. That's a converted receiver. Looking a lot like a power back. Wow.
That was another big tight end here, Green.
Deafening down there. Durham dives into the end zone for a touchdown. And LSU, an impressive march. Nussmeier gets the rhythm going. Durham takes it the last couple yards. A PAT away from tying the ball game.
Here's the AT to his left.
It's Green down there.
6-7.
He's looking that way. Lobs it for the end zone. Jump ball. Easy pitch and catch. Good call, coach. I had a feeling he was going to make an impact in the fourth quarter. He waited a long time to make a play. He beat Terrell as an excellent corner that time.
When you go with a quad.
Red zone, not an area of success last year for this Oklahoma offense. Pop pass. Burks. Towards the corner. Dio Burks. Touchdown, Oklahoma. What a drive to start this game.
Yeah, they showed a little bit of everything.
Keeper, Mateer, touchdown, Oklahoma. He's crafty, tough, and strong. And his first game as a Sooner really tested by an elite defense. A pretty good first half for Mateer. And Oklahoma, statement in the first half.
And we talked to...
Thank you for the detailed report, Holly. Michigan football here. And off and running. Haynes in the clear. Justice Haynes in a foot race. They will not catch him. Michigan, lightning strike in the first play of the half. 75 yards. Contained all half. And they, in the very first play, create a look and get a 75-yard touchdown.
Yeah, they go with that jump.
Tight ends on the left for Oklahoma. Blaylock is the back. Mateer running all the way. Gets free. Mateer. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That drive was all on the quarterback. And the Sooners stretch it back to 2 scores.
Mateer, every single time they have, Aguilar has found the open man.
5 for 5. This time it's a keeper.
Touchdown, Tennessee. Welcome to Rocky Top, Joey Aguilar. Can't be better than that at the start.
Well, how do you keep a...
225-pounder Chauncey Bowen to the right of Stockton now. Stockton keeps it, eludes a man, and scores standing up. Georgia answers immediately. And each quarterback has a touchdown run. What a response.
Yeah.
And streaking downfield is Brazel, who makes the catch and runs to the end zone. Flag down. We'll see if it stands. He beat Ellis Robinson for 72.
Yeah, it's going to be a flag that they'll decline, mixed in with a little bit of the run game.
Former Bama tight end, one of the alpha leaders of this Tennessee team. First down play fake, end zone, touchdown. Perfect strike, Chris Brazel falls 3 for 3.
I mean, this isn't who's dropping. They're all coming.
Ball quickly to the perimeter. Branch has a crease. Zach Branch in a foot race. They will catch him. Georgia on a 3rd and long strikes for 6. You bring close. Not much help on the edge, right?
Yeah, usually you look. On that same look, trips into the boundary. Probably run right.
McCray, muscles, no signal, touchdown, Georgia. Powerful statement drive right down the field. Almost 8 minutes off the clock, and they take the lead for the first time.
That's 13 Georgia.
Play action, downfield launch. Jump ball, caught, touchdown, Brazil. Wow. An offense that had been smothered, starving for a big play, gets one as Aguilar throws a beautiful ball and Brazil wins the one-on-one battle there against Daniel Harris.
Yeah, he's glad to open that up, and how about the acceleration there by Thomas?
Aguilar looking to throw downfield, man, wide open, caught for a touchdown by Staley. Full-blown shootout now, Kirk.
Yeah.
Balls in the recent history of this rivalry. They bring pressure. Stockton together, long throw to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Humphreys! Are you kidding me? A fourth down touchdown. What a throw! A two-pointer from tying it now. What a ball.
What a belly, you pull it, the quarterback goes around the edge, the other option.
McCray driving, reaching for the end zone, spotted short, third down coming up.
If he's short.
Further review, it is a touchdown.
Yeah.
Game is over.
And the Dogs do it again, prolonging Volunteer misery in this head-to-head. What a battle. 41-38 in overtime. Now the streak will end at some point. Heupel inherited it, hasn't been able to stop it, but not today. The resilient, always tough Georgia Bulldogs find a way again. Hollies with Kirby Smart.
Getting some smash mouth. They're going to get it some more right here.
Offensive lineman wearing 46, the fullback, a two-back look. As Brown tries to just muscle his way in. Touchdown, they signal it. What a flex from the Hurricanes on their first possession. Wow.
I mean, they go old school football, including QB run.
Trying to break free is Baugh. Stiff arm, leans, and scores. Florida on the board and very much alive late third quarter.
What a drive here by the
Offensive lineman. They came skipping out of the huddle. These O-linemen trying to finish the job here. Brown is the back. No mystery, pure power, they made it. Look, easy. Miami finds the end zone for the first time in a long time. Figures they'll go for two here with a 12-point margin.
Mike Irvin.
Fatuli, 46 of there as an offensive lineman blocking for Fletcher. And it's just a cakewalk into the end zone. It started with dominance. It will end with dominance. In the middle, the Gators fought hard. Canes got a little sluggish, but the scoreboard's going to make this look like probably what this was, domination by Miami overall.
Yeah.
Zipped across, little touchdown. There's Bernard out of the slot.
and a marathon march. The Tide draw first blood between the hedges.
What a drive. Like we said, it could not.
Tide with a first and goal. Fake it to Miller on the run. Simpson launches end zone. Touchdown, Isaiah Horton. And the Crimson Tide. Unbelievably efficient start on the road here for this offense. At Tennessee on the road down 14. Stockton loops the throw. Wide open is Colby Young for a touchdown. How's that for an answer? Can't be surprised, can you?
Right on cue.
On the pitch. Walking in for the touchdown is Bowens. And Georgia hits back again.
It doesn't matter.
Little urgency here to get up.
Proctor's over here, Chris.
Simpson on the move. He's going to keep it and score. Creative, efficient. And Simpson says, hush now. Alabama stretches the lead before halftime. Another 75-yard drive. Less than 3 minutes to move it 73 yards. McCray back in there. Got it again. And fight stretches, touchdown. McCray and the Dogs do slice into the lead.
Pretty good collision.
Fake it to Brown. Slant, touchdown. C.J. Daniels. Caught the deep shot to set it up and finishes the job. And a little mock of the war chant.
Well, what?
It's Brown and Fletcher flanking back. And it's a flea flicker. Back, launches downfield. Tony's out there. He's got a touchdown, Miami. Trickery as they cash in the takeaway. 44 to the house.
What a call by Shannon Dawson. Earl.
6. Fletcher is the back. Beck looking to throw. They bring pressure. It's picked up. Caught. Tony off and running. Malachi Tony. He doesn't lose foot races. 4th down, touchdown as the Canes stretch the lead from 40.
There's that condensed form.
Snap with that in position there. Daniels in traffic. C.J. Daniels dives to the end zone. And Miami, big time flex on the road. Another explosive touchdown pass. And more taunting from Daniels.
Boy, they have really mixed.
First down at the 1-yard line. 3 receivers off to the right. Robinson has yet to make a reception in this half. He's off to the left. Castellanos is running. And now flips it into the end zone. Touchdown. LaWayne McCoy worked free. And Castellanos bought time. And finally, an FSU score tonight.
Well, he does such a good.
From the pocket. Steps up, flips it short, caught, touchdown. Randy Pittman in a marathon march for Florida State. Ends with a touchdown. And they do cut into this lead. 19 plays, 3 4th down conversions in 5-10.
And that here.
Lost a yard in that completion, so 3rd and 8. Empty backfield. Wisner is far to the left. Manning looking to the left. Zips into the end zone. Touchdown. DeAndre Moore. They turned him loose. He kind of looked the ball into his hands. And Texas is on top for the first time today.
I wonder.
Position. They went heavy in that area. Came over from Ohio State. Niblett, who carefully fields this one, has some room. Ryan Niblett weaving, still running down the sideline. Nublik all the way to the house. 75, no flags. Speedy sophomore out of Houston, very versatile guy. They use him in a number of ways on offense, and a dangerous kick and punt returner.
Yeah.
You've never heard crowd noise like this against him. Chambliss is going to take off. Can he get to the pylon? He does, standing up, and Ole Miss right down the field. And this experience at Division II, but all new to this. Quarterback played well, and Chris Cole had a chance to grab him and couldn't.
And Chris Cole came free.
Effect the throw, if in fact that's what he does. Two-back look. And now Frazier motions out. Stockton took a look that way. Now launches to the end zone. Wide open is Lucky for the touchdown. Tight ends playing a big part in that drive, and they cap it off.
Well, we talked about
Lacey, easy. Bulldogs give up a second touchdown to Ole Miss. 2 possessions, 2 scores. They go back on top.
in the trenches.
Keeper, Stockton, headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They answer right back. Here we go, back and forth, huh?
And you see Lane Kiffin.
This is really interesting. Bringing in Cole from the half-yard line. Chambliss goes in motion this time, and he just barrels in. Lacey on the direct snap, so a lot going on. And Ole Miss finishes another touchdown drive to go back on top.
14-play drive.
You run out of breath quickly there. Deep breathing is what he said he does to kind of stay calm, but he's looked plenty calm. I don't know if he needs to go namaste zen out there. Just keep doing what you're doing if you can. Uh-oh, breaking free. Stribbling in a foot race. Down the sideline. An electric touchdown. Ole Miss still perfect. 75 yards. They've been methodical the first 3 drives, Kirk. This time, boom, 2 plays.
And Lane Kiffin.
The offense, one thing he does naturally is run downhill and power into the end zone. The game winner against Tennessee. Touchdown, they zip it across the middle. Lawson, Lucky, his second today. Tight ends have waited to make a big impact. And Lucky has done, as well as Delp. 2 points away from tying the game. Offense out there, of course. He's in the defensive line, but let's see if this one heads to the perimeter. Nope, they're going to try to run right into it. And Chambliss, touchdown, he got in. Trinidad Chambliss continues a superb performance in his first FBS road start. Play 12 of this drive. Looking to throw for it, pitches it down, and Frazier walks in. Desperately needed for the Dogs to cut into this lead, which is now 3.
That was
Belly hanging out, trying to find a way to get a stop. This was Georgia running game. Bowen's the back. Fake it to him. Stockton end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Hat trick. Lawson Lucky. Georgia tight ends quiet most of the year. He wore to life today. about that? 3 touchdown catches for luck. You didn't have one this season coming in.
Incredible.
Owens in the pistol on 2nd and 10. LSU's showing some pressure. Got to hurry here. Play clock at 1. Reed rolling out. And wanted to launch downfield. Just takes off. Marcel Reed racing to the pylon. Makes a cut and dives for the end zone. Touchdown A&M. The electric quarterback strikes early from 41.
Now this is
Punch it in. Aggies have been stout down in the red zone. 4 receivers, bunch to the right. They go back to the left. Green jump ball. That was easy. Trey Des Green, a red zone weapon. What a drive for Nussmeier. Surgical.
well, if you wanted to keep this.
Snap maneuvering here. Play clock at 6. Tigers back off. Reed tries to make a play in the move. Throws it end zone. Touchdown. KC Concepcion from 15 yards out. And A&M back on top.
Well, again, ready.
2nd and goal. Barry hesitation. Makes a cut. Freshman in the end zone. LSU reclaims the lead.
For the back shot. Well, if you want to win in here, you got to finish these red zone opportunities with touchdowns.
From the pocket, Reed scrambling and scoring. 2nd rushing touchdown for the Aggie quarterback. A&M back on top.
That's 7, man. That's a touchdown.
Tell Harold Perkins is Selco.
And no surprise. They've been tough all year. Chadwick with a big boot. Concepcion backed up all the way to the 23 and breaks free. Look out. KC Concepcion still running. They're not going to catch him. KC Concepcion. Touchdown A&M, 79 yards. The return game, a huge part for A&M here in the 3rd quarter.
Wow. Concepcion and then went down himself.
Concepcion had the ankle check. Morrow houses it. Aggies pulling away, 24-yard touchdown. And A&M, just like last year, dominating Kelly's team after the break.
You know, sometimes it's a veteran team.
Tight ends shifting around. And they hand it off to one of them in the backfield. Flag is down. Orchestra, the tight end there, took the handoff, and he was excited about scoring as a running back. See if they're going to get backed up 5. Or did LSU line up offside?
Yeah, lined up in the neutral zone.
How many guys are out there? That's a lot of guys.
There are 2 fouls on the defense. Both will be declined. Offside, number 88 defense. Illegal substitution, 12 players in the formation against the defense. Both of those fouls are declined. The result of the play was a touchdown.
It's like what else? Remember we talked Florida State early, like you're saying, they continue to get better and better with Ty Simpson.
Cut back, spinning and scoring. Jamarian Morrow joins the party with a touchdown for a true freshman.
I mean, you got
Van Buren steps away from the pressure, trying to direct traffic and get somebody open in the end zone, and throws it. And off the juggle, Kyle Parker comes up with it. Touchdown LSU.
kind of stopped the ball with his left hand.
Goal. Interesting looking backfield. Both tight ends in there along with Bishop, and they throw it across the middle. Caught for a touchdown by Braylon Staley. Ball strike quickly again. wild drive begins with a fumble on the first play, then the defensive holding, which would have forced a punt had the Sooners not bailed him out.
That's right.
Matthews to the left, Brazel to the right as they always line up. Into the defense, spread wide, the ball's knocked loose, and R. Mason Thomas has got it. Stiff arm moving his way, and still going. A scoop, and if he stays in bounds, score for Oklahoma. Did he step out?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, and
Not a big commitment to it tonight. 3rd and 8, of course, looking to throw from the pocket. And it's caught by Staley, who bounces off 2 Sooners and goes down the sideline. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. 54 yards.
That is 1 yard.
OU offense has not scored a touchdown yet tonight. Robinson changes that as he dives across the goal line. OU back on top late 3rd quarter.
Oh, that was an exclamation.
Timeout that's come and gone, needing to score as quickly as possible. And looking for the end zone right there. Touchdown, Mike Matthews. It's a 1-score game with 1:56 remaining. That was a clutch strike, Maguilar.
Maybe the
Next, another 6. The bigger picture is Oklahoma, unless they somehow don't execute this, and he's just
there
right
you go.
in. So
there's the point. You go up 9.
force him to use one.
Both receivers playing man coverage on the outside.
Final 30 seconds of the quarter. 2nd down, throw to the end zone. Douglas. Touchdown, Texas Tech. What a drive.
See there.
6 offensive linemen. Power, and walking in is Cameron Dickey. Texas Tech making a statement in front of the nation today. Comprehensive and dominant against a previously undefeated top 10 football team. Dickey finally gets that touchdown and cap off.
They've been back deep in their own territory. This got ignited with a couple first downs to get them going.
Bachmeier flips to the end zone and touchdown. Catch made by Chase Roberts. It was a crisp 75-yard drive to just finally avoid the shutout and get back within 20.
Boy, it's really an extension of their run game.
Play fake to Bowen. Stockton on the move. Throws for the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Noah Thomas. Punch it in. Bowens is the back. Gunner zips it. End zone. Touchdown a 2nd time. It's Noah Thomas. Brilliant. Baxter is the back. 1st and goal. Play fake. Manning. End zone touchdown. Ryan Wingo. And finally, the Burnt Orange find the end zone. They cash in the Hill interception with the help of that 3rd down PI. Stockton fires downfield. Caught. Touchdown. London Humphreys. A 3-score lead. Stockton keeping all the way. No, flipping to the end zone. Touchdown. Lawson Lucky. Got Stockton on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. 1 on the ground to go with a career high 4 touchdown passes. Thomas now in the backfield with Bishop being checked out. You fake it to him, flip it in the flat, and that's Ethan Davis. The tight end is loose. Davis tight ropes for a touchdown. Tennessee, as they do, strikes quickly.
Well, they've been running. Goal.
Bishop again, leaping, somersaulting into the end zone, and Tennessee 2 for 2, looking very intent on ending that long losing streak here in Gainesville.
They clearly driving a touchdown. Here comes their 12th play, coming up right here for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think you can go ahead and jump the gun. Touchdown, Tennessee. Wow.
They're winning the line of scrimmage, like I said.
Doorstep. Thomas behind a lot of power players, just muscles in. Tennessee, after 2 decades of futility here, putting a beat down on the Gators. Trying to get win number 6 when they visit the Swamp. Flag way downfield, caught for a touchdown. Ball out of the backfield. Continues an impressive night in a hopeless cause, but nice pitch and catch. Gonna go for Dose. Play clock at 1 when he snaps, the pressure comes. Simpson backpedals, heaves to the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Isaiah Horton. What a throw as the rush was closing in on him. Power formation on 1st and goal. Horton comes in motion. And he's looking for Horton, who's got it for a touchdown. Alabama rolling on the plains here. After that quick first down, needs 11 here to keep this drive going. Pressure. Flag is out as Daniels flips it downfield and finds Simmons, who's running to the end zone. Is this going to be another Auburn touchdown called back by a penalty?
I don't know. Alabama could go.
Cobb. Dells puts it in. Simpson, end zone, touchdown! Isaiah Horton with the hat trick. They fake it to McCray, end zone throw, touchdown! Georgia strikes first off the block punt. Roderick Robinson.
And I talk about put it in the end zone.
Branch is in the slot. So is Lawson Lucky, and now Zachariah comes across in motion. Surveying, end zone, touchdown! Dylan Bell! And the Dogs with a long march to build their lead. Dylan Bell, a big part of that drive.
Boy, they got a match
Against Alabama in the second half, determined to build on it right here. Ball batted down. Frazier on 2nd and goal. Off the left side, touchdown Dogs! Perfect start to the second half for Georgia. Sack, force a punt, short field, punch it in.
It was a good B, and it just went through the hands, and they missed another opportunity.
Would have been a good catch, but a play they needed to make. He's had 8 drops in this season. That's a lot. 3rd and 5. Underneath, it's Bernard, who never drops the ball. Working free. Jeremy Bernard still running. He will score. Touchdown, Alabama on the board, finally.
Well, you were calling for Ryan Lay there.
Branch Trying to find some space and scores! The Dogs deliver the dagger. Hey. For Alabama, that's a first down run from Mateer. Picks his way. Mateer, shifty, touchdown OU. He can beat you running in different ways. You saw the elusiveness there. Mateer takes a look. Touchdown! Isaiah Satania. Oklahoma rolling over the Tide right now. Play clock down at 2-1. Simpson looking, finding. Brooks still fighting, diving for the end zone. Alabama, fourth down touchdown to get on the board.
Lazir Brooks, the truth.
2nd and 8. Has time from the pocket, zips it across the middle. Jacob Jordan and his second catch of the season earlier. Pressure, Mateer scrambling around, pinballing, and he'll be slammed.
Bring who they're going to drop.
Only rush 3, intercepted. They confused him. Xavier Brown headed the other way. Touchdown Tide. A pick 6 from the man who had one against Tennessee just before the half.
Into the defense, people always want to change tempos on him.
Simpson this time has a clean pocket, lost it toward the end zone. Brooks, touchdown Alabama. Crimson Tide have the lead. A 30-yard strike.
Well,
Mateer dancing around, delivers over the middle. It's caught. Off and running is Brooks. Touchdown Oklahoma, punches back. Seven-yard strike. Bernard in motion. It's Hill. Banging forward. Fighting. Twisting. Touchdown, Alabama.
What?
Into a field goal attempt after that 4th down stop. They're showing pressure. Here it comes. Mendoza has time. Blows end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Becker! Mendoza on fire early. The 21-yard strike. No more timeouts to work with. So they're looking to throw. And Mendoza flips it. Easy pitch and catch. There's Omar Cooper Jr. And Indiana stretches the lead before halftime. What a show by the Hoosiers in the first 30.
Yeah, man, no eyes on him, so he just sees grass and he's taking it.
3rd and 1, looking to throw. Launching to the end zone. Surratt's out there. Touchdown Hoosiers. Pouring it on. A 24-yard strike. And the Hoosiers hammering away on Alabama.
So
the same number passing. Perfect 50-50 balance.
That's pretty good.
Black bursting free. Hoosiers punctuate. An incredible performance. And we still got 14 minutes to go.
Just some
chemistry.
Looked like a pig roast. That was the week after they had beaten Oregon, so he's breaking free. Hemby has turned to find the end zone. Alabama being humiliated against Indiana
this
State.
is embarrassing. Be a great game.
Sean McDonough, Greg McElroy will call that for us in Atlanta. 2nd and 3 after the penalty. Lacey up the middle. He won. Lacey's in the clear. It's a foot race. The Hurricanes cannot run him down. A lightning strike for Ole Miss. 73 yards.
Well, if you go back about 2 yards, same formation with that jumbo look.
There's an offensive lineman in the backfield as a lead blocker. Reaching for the end zone is Marty Brown, and Miami goes back on top, flexing on a 15-play touchdown drive.
That's Mario Cristobal.
That game needs to be sharper tonight. Here's one of those 2nd downs and 6. Beck feeling some late pressure, launching downfield, wide open is Marion, another bust. And Miami back on top, 52 yards.
I hit my talk back.
Pitcher out as Tony comes in motion. They get it to him. Tony has space. Malachi Tony still running. Touchdown Miami. Electric with the ball in his hands. The game winner, the only touchdown in the opening round against A&M, puts Miami back on top. Just get him the ball.
Yeah, get him.
Again, the Canes bring pressure. Chambliss delivers. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Davon Wright. The Rebels back on top. What a drive. Chambliss with it on the line, as you said. He's got a big game, postseason game pedigree.
And they ran it.
Game.
It was Marty Brown against Ohio State. Does he get another opportunity?
3 receivers bunch to the left. Beck is looking that way. And still looking. Takes off running. Carson Beck with his legs. Puts Miami on top. What a drive. You thought they might run it in. You didn't think number 11 would run it in.
Yeah, that's right.
Black, once again, lined up behind Nowakowski. They hand it off to the fullback / tight end, and he powers in. Touchdown, Indiana. A dominant start here for the number 1 team.
Let's go!
Couple different rings.
A 5-yard gain anytime. Great job corralling number 10, not letting him get loose. Fletcher breaks free. Mark Fletcher in a foot race. Miami touchdown. And just like that, Miami's bell cow back changes around this championship game.
There's his mom.
Just enough to let Moore get there. So Dylan Joyce back on. Blocked! Indiana blocks the punt and falls on it for a touchdown! Isaiah Jones on the recovery.
I mean, if you're in it, or have to see if they convert here on this 3rd and 1.
7 offensive linemen in there. 7 O-linemen and a tight end. Fletcher walks in. Miami touchdown. What a response. Linda's son's got 2 tonight.
Wow. You know,
Team off to get some pass rushers back on there. Here we go. Got to get to the 8. He's going to take off and run. Mendoza weaves his way first and goal. Diving toward the end zone. Touchdown! That's where he won the Heisman Trophy.
What a call.
He's got it on the pitch. Tony breaks free. Malachi Tony spinning, scoring! Is there a more exciting player in this sport?
This is really